Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Xander Haverfolk, attaché at the Swedish consulate in Marrakesh. We are expecting him to meet a courier in the city to facilitate the transport of a consignment of diamonds on behalf of Klaus Hugo Strandberg. You must both retrieve the package and eliminate the target. We have been unable to obtain any information on where this package is located, so you will need to shadow either the target or the courier to discover its location. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yo, what's up, Freeze Army, and welcome to the 11th elusive target, the Fixer. Mine is Mr. Freeze2244. This is a Silent Assassin suit only walkthrough, and these are the items you're going to need. You're just going to bring your coin and your remote breach charge. I'm going to start from the main entrance. And the particular reason really why I'm starting from the main entrance is because on this account I don't have the lamp store rooftop location unlocked, but it does not matter at all because either way you're going to have to wait for the target to arrive to where the courier is anyway. So what we're going to do from the start point is we're going to head to the rooftops. It's going to be on top of the lamp store, and it's just going to be over here where there will be a woman on the roof talking on a phone and a soldier. I'm going to subdue them both and bypass the roof there. So we're just going to run up the stairs here. Once you get to the next set of stairs, when you go through this door, crouch, and you crouch run up all the stairs up there. Otherwise the soldier will see you if you just completely sprint all the way up. We're just hiding behind these stack of carpets right here. And we're going to wait for that soldier to start moving away. And as soon as he starts moving away, we can approach this woman in front of us and subdue her. There we go. Then once we've subdued her, we're just going to dump her body in the crate right next to us. And then do the same with the soldier over here as well. So we're just going to subdue him. And then drag his body in the nearby crate. And the next thing you now have to do is go into your inventory and drop one of your remote breach charges. It's very, very important. So go into your inventory, select your remote breach charge and just click the drop item option. And then put your other breach charge away. The reason why we want to do that is because we only need one, and if you drop the first one of how we're going to kill the target, you will be immediately spotted. So this is the good way to do it. So make sure you do drop that breach charge right there. So we only need one of them. So once we've slid down the pipe here, we're just going to run into the cafe, and here's where the courier is going to be. He's going to be standing right here. We're going to go into the staff only room here and come out this door. And now we're going to go and get a propane tank. And the reason why we didn't get the propane tank from the start is because that door is locked. And we needed to unlock it before we can get back in. So once we've grabbed that propane tank here, all we've got to do now is just wait for the target to arrive. He's going to talk to the courier. We're just going to crouch behind this door and open the door. The target's going to arrive and he's going to have a conversation with the courier about football. And as soon as he's done that, we're going to try and take him out. So once the target shakes the courier's hand, that's the handover of the location of where the diamonds are going to need to be picked up. And as soon as he does that pose, we're going to head out the door and bump into the target. Don't bump into the courier, just the target itself. The reason why we're doing that is because we need to delay this. I'll explain it in a moment. You want to bump into him again, one more time. Give it a few seconds and then drop the propane tank along with your breach charge. So you need to go in your inventory, select the breach charge, and drop it straight from your inventory, and it will drop the propane tank at the same time, and immediately run away and blow it up. That will kill the target with the propane tank, and that's an accident kill now, and you'll get an unnoticed kill on top of that. The reason why we have to bump into him 2 times is because the courier there we see in the background with the red jumper around his neck, it will delay him on his movements if we did it any sooner than that. We wouldn't have killed him, but it would have delayed his movements because he wouldn't be walking away like he's doing now. He'd be running over to where the body is and start getting hysterical. So that's why it was important to bump into him twice. Now the next step is to follow this guy all the way until he picks up his diamonds. It could be from a number of different merchants around the town. There's 4 different places he can go to. It's completely random. So all you got to do is just follow him around from a very far distance, because if you get close to him it's just going to delay it even more. So stay relatively far away from him, but make sure you're keeping track of him. And then once he's picked up the diamonds, we're going to go and move on to the next step. So wait till he gets all the way to where he's going to meet with the shopkeeper and wait for the swap over, and then we'll go from there. Now on my playthrough, this is the place where the courier goes to pick up his diamonds. You'll see him in the shop there, where the shopkeeper is, highlighted in the back right there. Keep the instinct on for use for yourself and wait for them to, you know, they look like they're shaking hands, but what that will mean, that's just the diamonds being passed over. It's important to know that they are actually doing that. Instead, it could be a dummy merchant, so we want to make sure that they do actually pass that over. So it was really important. There, right there's the handoff. It was really important to stay away from him when we're following this guy, because we don't want to alert him. Like I said, because you can even go to a merchant and do a dummy kind of negotiation kind of thing. So we need to make sure that that handover was the case. And another way to make sure that that was an actual handover is when he starts walking away, he no longer starts walking slowly. He's walking relatively quicker than he used to. And he's no longer stopping and looking around, and that's how you know that he's got the diamond on him now. He's heading straight to the school, so now I'm pretty confident that he has the diamonds on him. So we're going to head to the school now. That's exactly where he's going. Now if you get there fast enough, you can take him out quite early. I will cover that in a second once we get there. But first of all, we just need to go around. He's heading to the school, so don't worry about him anymore. Best way to head to the school is through this area. Pick up the wrench from over here. Now we need to go to the top. Now what you need to do when you run up these stairs is watch out for the headmaster that's looking over the wall at the top. So stop at the door, use your instinct and see where the head teacher is. For me, he's usually hanging over the ledge right here like this. On several playthroughs I've tried this, or trying replaying it and trying different ways that he's been doing it. This is the place where he keeps leaning over, so that's the location he is for me. You're going to wait for him to turn around, and then we're going to run up the stairs and then throw the wrench at his head to knock him out. And once we've done that, we're going to pick the wrench back up, pick up the headmaster's key off the table, and then drag his body in the nearby crate. Now if you immediately came over to the school and you jump up one of these ledges here, you could slide down the bottom of the pipe and then subdue the courier right down the bottom there. So if we was a little bit faster, we could have got down the bottom there and subdued him right there and taken the diamonds right there and then. But the reason why I'm going to carry on with this is because I just want to cover all worst case scenarios. That's why we're doing this. Alternatively, you could throw a coin right there and take him out there. But again, just in case the courier isn't in this position for you, I'm going to carry on and take you to where he's definitely going to go. So we're just going to unlock this door here with the headmaster's key. And once we go inside, we're going to pull out our wrench and throw at the soldier's head inside this area here. We're just going to get this is the only reason I'm knocking him out is to get past him faster, that's all. Then we're going to use the headmaster's key through this door here. Watch out for the guards to our left, in the building to our left. Use your instinct if you must. See what direction they're actually looking at. Once we've leaped through the door, we're going to head on top of these crates here and through the hole up in the roof. And then wait till this doorway, because what we need to do is wait for that soldier there while we use instinct. We're going to need to wait for him to turn around, because the room that's just across from us right now is where we need to wait for him, or where the courier is going to be. So again, use your instinct to find out when the bodyguard, not the bodyguard, sorry, the soldier turns around and goes back in the room, and that's when we can advance forward. There's also a soldier coming up and down that walkway there, so you need to be wary of him, and on the opposite side. So now he's moved away. There's going to be another soldier over here, but as long as you crouch, run faster through this section, you will not get spotted, so don't need to worry about that. Now this is the place where we're just going to hide and wait for the courier to arrive. He's currently downstairs right there having a cigarette. He will momentarily come upstairs, and we're going to create a distraction for him and knock him out. Now as you can see, the courier's just coming up the stairs right now. We just need to wait for the patrolling guard to come down and turn around before we create the distraction. So we're just going to throw a coin just in this corner here. Then we're going to crouch behind this cupboard right here, and we're going to spam the subdue button as he comes towards us. We're just going to drag him behind the cupboard like that as we subdue him, and we're just going to drag him and so to hide his body a little bit better than this. Then we're going to pick up the bag of diamonds that he dropped on the floor, and that will complete all 3 objectives of this elusive target. So now all we've got to do is just retrace our steps and head all the way to the exit. So we're going to wait for the soldier in front of us to turn around before we can advance forward, and for the guard at the back to turn around as well. There's no point rushing through this. You need to just be super patient and get through this, because this is the last place you want to be to mess up, because if you mess up just one of the objectives, it's game over for you guys. And this is the fastest and easiest way I've found to do it. So now they're both moved out of the way, we can crouch, run all the way over to the corner over here, and then back down the hole. But before you head down the hole, use your instinct to find out where the guards are down below, and judge for yourself when you think you should leave and when you think you shouldn't. For me, it's quite clear for me right now, so I'm just going to head straight out. From this point, you can just run all the way out, and you have no problems. You just need to watch out for those guards down the bottom of that hole, and see what direction they're actually looking at that time. We're going to take the right exit the way we came, because I think it's safer, just in case people struggle with that part of getting past the 2 security guards to our left. So we're just going to head back the way we came, up the pipe, and then down into the shop. There's one more final complication, and that's the shopkeeper that's inside the shop at the bottom. But again, if you use patience, you will get past him, no problem, and complete this elusive target. No big dramas, no big deal. See, this is an elusive target on reflection after I did the live stream. It's not a hard elusive target at all. It's just a very long elusive target to complete, and you need a lot of patience to get through this. So we're using instinct right now to find out where the shopkeeper is, and he's in this location for me right now. We're just going to wait for him to turn around before we go down the stairs, because we are in a trespassing zone, and if he spots us, it's going to ruin the whole playthrough. So wait for him to turn around before you go all the way down the bottom of the stairs, and then head straight to the exit once we're done, and that will complete your silent assassin suit only of the fixer, the elusive target number 11. So hopefully a lot of you guys have picked up the blood money suit from this playthrough. Hope this has helped you all out, and we did this in just over 15 minutes, so it's not such a bad time really either for suit only. So hopefully this was easy as for you as it was for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope this has helped you out. Be sure to hit a like on the video if it did. Subscribe here if you are new to the channel, and for more challenges, elusive targets and escalations, I'll leave the link of playlist in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.